I had my kids run around the house one time going, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I didn't tell them the rest of it. That'd be inappropriate.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
Anyways, duck call room.
What's the other part? No, never mind. All right. I went too far.
Too far. Duck call room.
I knew it had something to do with quart.
I got to see if we're in space yet.
Who?
Me. I put my picture on a satellite and they sent it to space.
You were going to single-handedly cause the Kessler effect.
No, that would be Mark Rober's fault. But
You did what?
Mark Rober.
Also, welcome back.
Well, sorry.
Time
we were
out.
just talking. I didn't know we were recording. You
Yeah.
know that kid, the guy with the squirrels
Yeah.
in his backyard? He built a satellite.
Okay.
He put a phone on the satellite, and he put another phone to take a picture of the phone on the satellite. So if you send him your picture, he will take a picture of you on the other phone from space with your hometown in the background. I don't know if you've met Carter. Fascinated by it, so we had to do it.
How much?
Well, we're members of the club, so we didn't have to pay anything.
Oh.
We're in.
Okay.
We get the box every week.
Really?
Yeah, we're engineers at our house.
No, that's cool.
Anyways,
And is this Carter your son who also just posted that he wants Martin to take him duck hunting?
oh gosh, I'm very nervous. So
Yeah.
welcome back to the duck call room. Anyways, we already
What are you nervous about?
So Carter wants to go duck hunting because we've watched Duck Dynasty, which, by the way, we're like 6 episodes in now. I forgot just how funny Phil Robertson is on Duck Dynasty season 1. What? Because I've always said my favorite episode is when they go to the school for career day.
Yeah, he's gutting it.
We
gutting it
watched
up.
that last night, and you would think I was like a junior high girl. I was giggling so hard.
Yeah.
When Si said, a Bengal tiger comes over, I mean, it was magic. I was like, this is why this episode right here launched
Yeah.
everything.
It blew Jason's mind
Yeah.
when I had told him how it was done.
What, the kids?
Yeah,
Career
with
day?
kids.
Mm.
He said, I can't believe you talk to them kids like that. I said, Jason, wrong answer.
There wasn't nobody in there, was it?
Yeah.
Half of them were my
You're-
nieces and nephews.
You're
and
telling them how the
cousins.
sausage is made now. Be careful.
Oh, hey,
Don't
You
tell 'em.
kids
Oh,
ever
that's
heard
right.
of Nom?
movie magic, boys.
Well, the fun part is, too, you're starting Duck Dynasty over at a good time, because so are we.
Oh, yeah, we had to make that announcement.
Yeah. So Duck Dynasty Revival.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah, Duck Dynasty. I think it's technically the Revival, but anyway, I just call it Revival. Well,
We got revival.
we got Revival breaking out in
I
here,
love
son.
the name.
Yeah.
Okay, look, huge fanboy. Y'all know that. I love the name Duck Dynasty Revival.
Hey.
I don't think it could be a better name.
Clay really loves it because none of it's been filmed on his place yet, like most of Duck Dynasty the first season was. So
Look.
he hasn't had to go entertain 30
Episode
people.
1, season 1. That was my favorite.
Yeah,
Of Duck Dynasty?
Uh-huh.
No.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, the frog.
The frog got loose on episode 1, huh?
Well, yeah, but the frogs on the golf course combined with the career day cannot be beaten.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, it was magic. Like
there's more game on a golf course than there is anywhere else.
that was what the whole episode was about.
I'm serious.
There you go.
And it was also funny because there was an episode right after that where it was basically like, we have to explain Si to people. And there was the whole thing like that we take for granted about how he says, hey.
Yeah.
And they do the whole thing like, why does Si say hey so much? I mean,
We tried to come up with when did that happen,
No.
hey,
and we can't come up with it.
No. Hey.
He keeps
Yeah.
saying no.
Yeah.
No. Hey.
hey,
Yeah.
No. Hey.
hey.
Crazy.
That used to happen every day, but no, it is back. We're actually, me and Silas just got through filming a little piece of it.
I'm committed to
before
being on
coming in
this
here.
one as much as I was on the last one.
Yeah, whenever you want me.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that's,
I know that Uncle Si is
Very
literally
little.
everybody's favorite uncle, right?
Oh yeah,
But now there's a bunch of aunts and uncles.
yeah. There's a lot of layers on this one that
Yeah.
didn't exist on the first one because people, Willie's family got to reproduce and they went with go forth, be fruitful, and multiply. And
Oh, they took it to
that
heart.
when they ran. That
Yeah,
was
they
fun.
took it to heart.
You'd think we have a bunch of cold winters around here.
Yeah.
That crew.
So I know everybody's
Um,
favorite uncle, but I can't wait to find out who everybody's favorite aunt is. That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for.
Sadie.
You think?
I mean, I think it's predetermined.
Rebecca.
No,
but I will say, so like
Duck Dynasty Revival ain't a thing without Sadie.
Yeah.
I said it.
Well, there you go.
I'm just gonna say who the star of the show was.
Well, and since our friend Godwin
I haven't seen
retired,
it. I haven't.
What are you doing?
yeah, since Godwin retired, they've now paired me with Bella. So every time I look up, me
That'll
and
be
Bella
good.
are in the same. We're in all the same stuff.
There's things that are gonna happen that it just excites me.
Yeah,
Anyway, I say all that to say Carter wants to go duck hunting.
yeah,
And I said, well, buddy, we probably need to practice because, Carter, we haven't necessarily reached the age, and all kids are different.
yeah.
Some kids can handle a gun at 5, and I get that. And there's going to be people coming, I gave my son a gun at 4.
Yeah, they killed their first deer when they're. Yeah,
Just so we're all aware, that ain't Carter.
yeah.
And so we've been waiting and building up to this. And I was like, all right, I think he's ready now. So I said, we're going to have to practice some. We're not going tomorrow. He's like, no, we'll go tomorrow. I was like, no. I said, and you're going to have to ask Martin. I said, and it's too cold for me. I'm very fair weather at this.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, well, I need to practice. So I need you to print me off a picture of a duck and bring me a Nerf gun. I said, no. I said, he goes, it's basically, that's practice. I said, kind of. I said, but a Nerf gun and a shotgun are very different consequences if you make a mistake. And he looked at me and I go, yeah, a Nerf gun, I say, ow. A shotgun, we're all at the hospital. And he was like, huh. I said, okay, good. We're letting that, or the morgue.
On the morgue.
I didn't want to go that deep.
You need to go that deep.
Yeah. We're
Where
working.
he actually gets it.
Well, it's like I
So
told
we're working
Johnny
on
D.
gun safety for the first time ever with young Carter, and it's a wild ride.
Well, it's like I told him last night, though. Teal season will be Carter's friend. It's nice weather. The ducks are overall.
Don't take him out with ice.
The ducks are overall dumb. You got 9 months to practice. So
We're gonna get there.
teal season will be Carter's friend, and a lot of times they'll land. So and that most kids for their first duck, they need to shoot it on the water. I mean, that's just what it is. And then look, you get you one on the water. Now you're a duck hunter. You play with the rest of us, buddy. You join in.
Easy,
but
and it's funny because it's just so weird the way life works because it's Duck Dynasty that has turned him into this I am a man who needs to kill my game because Phil Robertson told me a woman will never cut me off in bed if I bring her fresh squirrel brains. And I'm like, no, you can't. That's not what he said. But I did get nervous about explaining that to my children, Phil. So thanks for that. TVPG.
I'm ready for the crawfish episode.
I can't wait.
Yeah, you see that little thing?
He gave it to all of them.
Oh,
Phil was just, I guess I know Phil and I know Si. So Si's always cutting up and Si's hilarious and Phil's always real serious, but man, he's funny on that TV show.
it's always the same deal. Have you ever heard Phil laugh? Even at himself, it's just that's it. That's about it.
Stone does it perfect.
He'll give you about 2 of them, and that's it. But yeah, Phil is the driest, funniest human.
He's hilarious.
He's good. He's
and
good.
smart. His
And
vocabulary.
brilliant.
he don't mean to be funny.
No, he does.
No,
I think he does.
No,
that's the best part. He don't mean to be funny.
Some
He's
stuff.
just saying it like it is.
well, yeah, he says the stuff the rest of us
Yeah.
put behind that filter. But Phil just go ahead and run it out there one time.
My favorite's when he says your name to you wrong on purpose.
Oh
And
yeah,
I know you know my name
yeah,
because you're one of the smartest people I know.
yeah. Tommy B.
Tommy B, Jimmy C. Hey, go there and give me that water.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
you got.
You don't correct him. You just say, yes, sir. I'm now Tommy B for the rest of my life.
Oh man,
He's bad about nicknaming people.
But
Wow.
yeah, Duck Dynasty Revival.
the revival that's coming this summer on A&E.
Is it on A&E?
It is on A&E.
Sadie said something about it streaming too, maybe.
Hulu. So it'll be I think what they're saying right now, unless they change it, it's I think they do this with some shows where it's live on the network, not live, but it releases on the network, and then 24 hours later you can stream it.
Well, and there will be for all our listeners, your favorite podcast. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, we're part of this.
We
whole
might
room
be a little part this room and
room
this
is part of it.
podcast might be a little something.
Well, you can't have Duck Dynasty without this room to some level. I mean, you can't.
It looks different now because it's
Yes.
us.
Yeah, and it's got carpet, and it doesn't always smell like mildew. I mean, sometimes it still does.
That was one of Carter's
But-
favorite parts of Duck Dynasty too. He was like, "I've been in that room."
Yeah, he's starting to recognize.
I was like,
things
"Yeah,
now.
buddy, that's I go there all the time.
Oh man.
Martin, you know the best Christmas present I gave this year?
What's that?
Nutrafol to my sister because she heard us talking about it so much
go.
and how well it worked for Brittany.
Yeah.
She was like, I wish I could try that. And I was like, well, I happen to know a code and I'm going to buy it for you for Christmas.
That's it.
Merry Christmas.
Loved
Obviously,
it.
we're talking about Nutrafol because Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1 million people.
That's with the M.
Yeah. See thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. Nutrafol has multiple formulas for men and women that are tailored to different life stages such as postpartum or menopause and lifestyle factors such as plant-based lifestyle so that you can get just what you need. Yeah. And like in that, Brittany has now graduated from graduated. She's no longer postpartum. She's just on women's health, I think.
That's what Jenna's on.
Yeah. It is physician formulated with 100% drug-free ingredients. Nutrafol supports healthy hair growth from within by targeting key root causes of thinning, stress, hormones, aging, nutrition, lifestyle, metabolism, all the things through whole body health. In a clinical study, 72% of men saw more scalp coverage after taking Nutrafol men hair growth supplement for 6 months, and 86% of women saw improved hair growth after taking Nutrafol women hair growth supplement for 6 months. I can tell you right now, Brittany is one of that 86%. Sounds like Jenna is too. Alicia is Philip's wife. So, I mean, it happens. It helps. Plus, with a Nutrafol subscription, you can save up to 20%. And you'll have access to a free naturopathic doctor consult, and a Headspace meditation membership is even included in that. Start your hair growth journey with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code.
Duck.
Find out why over 4,500 healthcare professionals and stylists recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code.
Duck.
One more time, that's Nutrafol.com, promo code.
Duck.
I'm trying to hunt at least 50 days this year, and I'm on day 47.
Let me check.
I don't know.
this.
Did you hunt this morning?
I did.
There you
Oh,
go.
if people they don't realize on any of your outdoor stuff, there's a lot of work involved
And danger
and danger.
from a man who's recovering from a hunting accident, which, by the way, welcome
Si's back.
Si.
Yeah, Si, you missed an episode.
Yeah, which the only episode Silas Robertson had missed, he's been in Glenwood Hospital. He had the CV, and now he had the BDH. So
No,
big dang
Big
hurry.
dang hurry. Okay.
Yeah.
this body that God gave us is quite amazing when you think about it.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
First and foremost, you're on the mend. You're good.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I still got a twinge, okay, and I still got 4 tablets left, okay, of medication.
Are
Yeah,
you sharing those, or what kind of medication?
I don't know.
taking them?
I don't know what they gave.
He said, "I don't know, but I'm taking them all." But
Yeah, I don't know. Because
I
I
might take 5 of
still
those.
got this twinge, okay,
Yeah.
that tells me. But I could have broke it very easily because I fell out of a boat, okay, rushing, got in a hurry, which is stupidity on my part.
yeah,
Fell out of the boat, and it's not this one, but it's the black one.
yeah.
I had that on my chest. Well, I fell on top of that on my rib, and it told me real quickly, get up, okay, get off of me,
Get off
okay?
that.
Yeah,
We heard you bounced up pretty
yeah.
quick.
So I
You
got
did.
up real quick, but hey, it still bruised it. I didn't think I'd broke it, but they X-rayed it and all this, and I didn't break it.
But falling at 76
But,
is a
hey,
big deal.
It bruised it, and hey, you don't bounce back like you when you're young.
Well, you're the only man I know that fell out of a boat and nobody laughed. Most time you fall out of a boat, everybody laugh. Everybody's like,
Well, it
"Ha, ha,
scared
what
them.
Well, yeah.
I know why
Well,
it scared them.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Falling when you're
Yeah.
76 is a lot bigger deal than falling when you're
Because
26,
all I heard was,
36.
"You okay?" And I jumped up and I said, "Yeah, I'm all right." And then I'm mentally saying, "Oh, I've done it again because this has happened twice."
Yeah.
Okay, and I've already been through it once, and whew,
And what's crazy is you actually deserved a broke rib on this one. You didn't on the other one.
oh no, yeah,
The other one was getting a Coca-Cola
Yeah.
out of the ice chest.
all I did was putting a
Or
darn
putting a
crappie
fish
in
in
the
one of the
cooler,
two, yeah.
in a Yeti cooler, and I grabbed the cooler, and I was turned wrong,
Wildly
And
stronger.
it sounded just like somebody had shot a 22 long rifle. And everybody said, "Who shoots the gun?" And I said, "That ain't a gun. That's my rib you heard pop."
Yeah.
Okay, and it was, woo.
Yeah, he didn't deserve one on that one. He deserved it on this one. So
Yeah.
I guess in the grand scheme of things, you just evened out.
Well, I was lucky because I hit my elbow was in front of, on the other side of that stupid oxygen machine.
Oh, so you had 2 layers of protection.
So it
Yeah.
when it hit, as soon as it said, sent that flash of pain up, I've done that. Oh, good
Yeah.
grief.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it just, you don't want to do that.
No.
Because even when it just bruises it, it is extremely sensitive
Well,
and hurts.
and that's right there around your lungs, which we know all this
Oh, yeah,
issues
which-
anyway.
yeah.
So, yeah. Well, we glad you on the mend, old man. Like, and but I tell you what, if you was going to hurt it, I'm glad it was duck hunting, you know? I mean, we still had a good time. We went up
Oh,
there,
yeah.
had fun, had
Hey,
a
this
blast.
was the wildest hunt. We killed limits, full limits, and
Is that
no
when y'all shot
decoys.
an 8-man?
You got to think about this. No decoys. It's the one golden rule in duck hunting. What is the golden rule of duck hunting? Hey, you look and you see where the ducks are going, and hey, then get where they go.
Get where they want to be.
And when you get there, hey, it's a big X.
Hunted the X this morning.
This is the spot.
That's right.
Well, hey, we just sit there and just broad open. I'm sitting on the side of a Tupelo tree with a seat on it,
Right, wide open.
wide open, in the front. Now it's behind, in the front. And I'm sitting there and telling me, okay, daylight breaks, look, y'all. Yeah.
Here they come.
And look, there's a limb hanging. We wait till they come under the limb, then shoot them. And every one of them come under that limb.
Yeah. Yeah, when they ain't got but one way to get
one
there.
spot.
They got one way to get there.
One way, and hey, they come in just,
But that's how you know them boys are
now
dying.
that's duck hunt there.
I like that.
Yeah, that's duck hunt.
I'd go to that.
Yeah, pretty easy.
All this breaking ice trash.
Oh, it's tough.
Did that yesterday.
Oh, no. Hey, yeah.
Yesterday.
You know what I do when it's ice?
I'm with you.
I'm still in bed going, okay, if I got any pinholes in my eyelids,
I'm with you.
because hey, I ain't going to bust ice to shoot a duck.
Look, I'll tell you this.
I'm not that mad at them.
I slept in yesterday.
Yeah.
Woke up at 8:30. Went out there, busted ice, hunted from 9:30 to 11:30, shot ducks, and then came back. That's duck hunting.
No, he
That
wasn't.
wasn't even your idea, though.
It wasn't my idea, but guess what? It's what I listened to smart people.
Yeah, that's Jumble's idea.
Now, hey,
You know
the
him?
craziest
Maybe.
thing,
I know
craziest
everybody.
thing about
Apparently you
this
do.
is, okay,
Jake.
the first time I was involved in it, I said, wait a minute, let me get this right. You're going to go out on a pond over here, and you're going to take a chainsaw, crank it up, cut you a hole, and push it underneath. I said, what makes you think, number one, how's the duck knowing you're cutting a ice hole for him?
Mm-hmm. But they
But
do.
you got to think about that. Hey, you're just picking a random spot, cutting a hole in the ice. But here's the deal: ducks know that hey, as soon as sometime in the day, that water's gonna melt. So they're flying around looking for open water.
Yeah.
And if they happen to fly over your stupid hole,
How's the whole got to be stupid?
they're going. Hey, it's just it's stupidity.
Because if you cut it with a chainsaw,
yeah, you cut it with a chainsaw.
that makes it dumb.
Yeah.
And then hey, here they come.
Oh yeah. That's what made me so mad yesterday. I stayed just long enough for it to finally stay open, but then I had to come back to film. I had to come back and do TV.
Yeah, about the time they really start to come to it.
So if I
yeah,
could
you
have stayed
gotta go.
probably another couple of hours or so, I probably could have killed me some ducks. As it is, I killed the only 2 dumb ones that thought, well, let me go look and see if it's
They were
open
pretty,
already.
though.
They were beautiful
They were
ducks.
pretty
but
ducks.
They were
You
No,
dumb.
I could see it up where like you in Kansas, okay?
Yeah.
Up there where ice is over a lot.
Yeah, but they have ice eaters and stuff like that.
Well, no, but hey, no. Look, that happened down here when it iced over. Jason and Stone pulled it off, and that's the greatest hunt they've ever had down there on Phil's property. Because like they kill
I'm
full
against
limits
ice.
for 10 people in like 15 minutes.
I'm never going back to the beach just because it snowed there.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I didn't even go.
How long ago?
Oh, that was what 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
when
The
it
big ice
passed
storm.
over.
Remember when they shut down the entire city
Yeah.
for 3 days because we didn't have nothing to do? They put our mayor on the Weather Channel, and they're like, well, how are y'all going to get that? She goes,
I was probably at the hunting camp, didn't watch the weather.
we ain't got no snowplows, bro. We just going to wait. They said, well, what are you going to do? She goes, wait till God melts it.
Wait.
Yeah. I mean,
Have you seen South Louisiana right now? Speaking of wait till God melts it.
Oh, well, see, that's why our mayor's better than theirs.
10 inches. 10
They
inches
spent a bunch
snow
of
in
money
Lafayette.
on getting like Indiana to
What?
send snowplows.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Dumb.
Is ice over too?
10 inches of snow.
There's snow on the beach in Florida.
I just found a new channel on TV.
Oh, Lord.
No, yeah, and it's the Republican channel.
so I finally found Newsmax.
No, 'cause
Or
look,
whatever it
hey,
is.
It's the
I watched-
Republican channel?
I thought that was
No,
fine.
You
I
just
watched,
found Fox News?
Hannity interviewed the House Speaker and a bunch of other people.
Louisiana boy, by the way.
Mike Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Louisiana boys are
and
representing strong.
they're telling Hannity when he's asking the question about, okay, how are you going to fix this? Well, they're telling him, we've done been working on this a solid year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, and failure is there's no option for that.
No option for failures.
He said, we've got to do this, okay? Yeah, and they need to.
And that's how I feel about taking Carter duck hunting. We've got to do it.
Oh, boy.
I
in.
want Carter out there with Martin. When is that going to happen?
Well, no.
Next teal
hey,
season.
September.
Carter looked at me and said, you need to take me duck hunting. I said, well, Carter, you're going to have to ask Martin because I ain't going duck hunting unless I ask Martin.
With Robinhood Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions. The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robinhood Gold, your annual IRA contributions are boosted by 3%, plus you also get 4% APY on your cash in non-retirement accounts. That's over 8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any net worth. The new gold standard is here with Robinhood Gold. To receive your 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Investing involves risk. Rate may change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 per month for 1 year from first match. Must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to Robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024. Robinhood Financial, LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold, LLC.
Well, it's like anything else good.
It takes
Okay.
time.
Hey, taking kids out in God's creation and letting them see what's available, that's a good thing for us.
Oh,
Amen, buddy.
And hey, look, that kept me out of while all the other kids in school were getting in trouble and getting in trouble with the law. Guess where I was?
Trespassing.
I was fishing or hunting.
on other people's property.
Yeah, I was poaching.
Well, everybody, hey, you got too much posted land.
I
gotta
didn't
hunt
put them
somewhere.
signs up.
I got to hunt somewhere.
I'm for you. Yeah, the neighborhood squirrels are in danger next
Hey.
fall, is what I have a feeling.
Oh, hey, that's one thing. Hey,
Carter's-
Oh, Carter's birthday coming up.
ain't no good
Oh,
squirrel
yeah.
You get to
hunting
buy
anymore.
him a gun. He can't go duck hunting without a gun.
I got to figure it out.
I've got a
Heck
14
yeah.
he can use.
Yeah, no, we're about to start the actual gun training process with Carter.
Hey, if he's
And-
going to be president,
Well, I can tell you who to
Gotta be
go.
able to
I can
shoot.
tell you who to go get advice from.
I'm nervous.
Jay Stone.
Oh, yeah, no, that would be perfect.
Okay,
Hey,
get
Jay would be a great-
Stone because hey, both his daughters hunt, and
Yeah,
you
but
don't
now
want to mess with either one of them.
they got cool things now.
Yeah,
Like,
they fight too, don't they?
Oh yeah, and one is in the jujitsu.
Yeah.
The other one's going back to it.
Whenever we pass Stone's house going to my parents, we like lock the doors. That way Carter don't get beat up by any girls. If we're in the neighborhood on a walk, we run.
Well,
past
hey, I
Stone, like,
learned that
don't
at-
stop.
I learned that at a very early age. I will fight 10 boys before I fight one little girl.
You heard that, Hunter?
Especially Sage.
Because, hey, girls, okay, it's just something bad. They'll hurt you.
They mean.
Yeah, they're mean.
Ain't that right, Hunter?
Stones are dad.
Okay, hey,
I'm speechless right now.
yeah, hey.
Hey,
I'm
Clay
scared to
married.
ask.
Clay
I'm
married to
so-
like
hey,
a blue belt
me
in
and a couple
karate.
boys,
Or
don't-
something.
fisticuffed it out.
Don't be rude to
No,
my
we'll
wife.
shake hands afterwards.
My wife's
Hey.
a black belt in karate.
There you go, black
Hey,
belt.
Huge difference.
You fight a woman.
I didn't know. I
hey,
didn't know the color.
You won't be able to shake hands after she gets through with you.
I don't fight
You'll be too
nobody.
injured.
I normally
Hey.
start a fight, but I ain't really there once it gets
Oh my
going.
gosh.
Yeah, no,
I
Johnny
get
D.
married.
Hey,
My wife, she buys a punching bag for my 13-year-old son, right?
Those are
it's
fun.
like, yeah. And so I come home one day and I push the garage door and there it comes up and it was cloudy outside, so you couldn't tell the light change. She is absolutely abusing this punching bag. Do you hear me?
That's one of the greatest exercises
I mean,
ever.
she's just, and so I wait because I'm scared. I don't want to walk up on her. I don't want to startle her in any
yeah,
way.
anyway, yeah, I'd like to get punched out if you do.
And so
He's
when-
also making sure she didn't put a picture of his face on the bag.
That's right.
it might have been there. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
like
confirm
this
or deny that.
practice.
Speaking of your wife, who was she watching play basketball the other day?
There you go.
Ruth Ann, our daughter.
No, it was a boy.
Oh, she waited. Our next door neighbor.
Oh.
So she stayed and watched airs.
Well, your next door neighbor got his butt kicked by my son, but that's neither here nor there. And by my son, I mean by my son's friends. They really dominated. But my son was cheering them on. Ben's is the best to watch play basketball. He's like, "Hey, I'm open," and then they don't pass it to him, and they go score. And he's like, "Great job, man!" It's like the team cheerleader.
Team morale.
Oh.
There you go. Hey,
He ain't competitive. He's like, "Dad, we had fun." I'm like, "But you lost." He's like, "But it was a good time." And I'm like, I can't argue with this logic.
I like that with basketball.
But I saw your wife out there, and I was like, I don't think Clay has a third grader, but if he does, we just beat him, and I can't wait to tell him about it.
Well, let me tell you. Who you did not beat is Rhonda, because I went inside after she abused that punching bag, and I had been protecting her. Do you hear me? Our bedroom had a door that opens outside, and so in case an intruder came in, I was on that side
Oh,
because
you switched?
I have to get up every night and go to the bathroom. I'm old. And so I had to walk all the way around the bed. I go inside and I switch our spots. She comes inside, hot, dripping, sweat, just, and I said, she goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm switching our spots in the bed." She goes, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "You can protect me if somebody breaks in."
Hey, you can do a better job than I
I
do.
am
story.
towards. Is that how it works? Is that how you pick sides?
Al and Brittany always puts me towards the door for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm
See?
towards the door.
Well, the
Yes.
problem,
But I'm not.
I'm
an
not.
outside door. We got doors on both sides.
Well, the problem is for me though, you're going to have to wake me up to tell me there's a problem. I mean, I'm a pretty sound sleeper. So,
Allison, Allison will wake up and there will be a fight. An intruder will have killed me and robbed us all, and she'll wake up and be like, "That was a good night's sleep," and look over and I'll be dead on the floor.
yeah.
She won't
Brittany.
hear a thing.
Ever since the boys, Brittany is not a sound sleeper anymore. She used to be like that, but with them monitors and everything, she just anything she wakes up on. So
She's a good mama.
yeah, I guess so.
She's
I
a
don't
good
know.
mom.
But
That's why you don't mess with mama.
that's why I always take the monitors
right.
because then they call for
You can
cry.
do
I
a
ain't
lot of things, but hey,
Don't mess with her.
don't mess with the kids.
Yeah,
Because mama,
And listen,
mama don't play.
but that's like
those boys, I can't wait they're going to help. They're going to protect each other. And then after you get pummeled by the boys, you're going to get pummeled by mama.
well, they got a long way to go because right now they just beat the hell out of each other. So
That's how they learn.
Hey, they just get in shape.
That's how they learn to beat up other kids.
Yeah.
is They have
well,
a
that's
built-in
all.
punching
That's
bag.
all they do right now. Golly, they just
Who's the mean one?
I always remember my
Little
daddy
one.
telling my
Really?
brothers,
mhm.
y'all
Little
gonna push him too far one of these days. He's gonna take a baseball bat and beat the living you don't want to.
Yeah, just tear them up.
He's a weapon, man. That's where Willie got it from.
Oh yeah. Oh, Willie's a chunker.
I throw things,
Yeah, chunk and run, chunk and run.
throw stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of throwing stuff,
What? The Chiefs? Oh,
nobody
sorry.
likes them. No. Si, guess who I just met with? And we need your
Oh,
advice on this.
There you go.
Guess where I just came from?
What?
I feel like I've grown into a full grown adult now, although I don't want to. The mayor asked me to come meet with her because West Monroe is putting on a gar rodeo.
A gar rodeo?
A gar rodeo.
Well, how you put on a gar rodeo?
That's why we had to have a whole meeting.
Yeah, how
Apparently,
you-
it's just going to be a fishing contest where who can catch the biggest, nastiest gar.
Alligator gar?
Whatever kind of gar you got, man.
Oh, I watched something like that on TV last night. They were showing sturgeons. Then after they showed these big 20-foot sturgeons these guys are catching, okay, then they said, okay, now we're on alligator gar.
Oh yeah.
You talking about a fish now?
It's a big fish.
That's a good one.
There's one down south at Gar Rodeo.
Hey,
143 pounds won it.
I was fixing to say, an alligator ain't, when it comes to teeth, an alligator ain't got nothing compared to that alligator gar.
And they're
But we're gonna put.
Hey, there's like a shark.
Yeah.
They're layered.
Oh, the teeth on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo, you talking about a killing machine though? A shark? His are
you
at,
ain't catching
at
no sharks.
his first layer
Right.
is straight like this.
Global warming.
Then they go 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. And like I don't know how fast one of them like great whites swim,
Real.
but if he hits you, you're losing something.
Yeah.
Your
Oh,
life.
you talking about? I mean, sir, you talking? And not only that, think of this: if they break a front tooth, it don't stay empty. What's left falls out, and then hey,
a new one grows.
a chain. He runs another one in front to fill that gap.
They have those competitions. They have like shark catching competitions some places.
Now you think about
They had that in Jaws.
Hey, he breaks
That
this
didn't work
tooth
out very
off.
well.
Well, that's what we're doing, but on the
The
Washita
rest
River.
of it falls out, and then hey, it's like on a chain. He rolls the next one to fill that empty spot, and grows the other tooth in the back.
Boy, this past year has been one of the hardest in My Pillow's histories, and it's because of you that they're making it through. You know what that means?
Uh-oh.
We got a deal.
Deals coming up, boys.
Biggins. Biggins, because
Money-saving deals.
it's the,
Money saved.
it's the best way our friend Mike knows how to pass on the thank you is by giving you a deal. And because of your continued support, they are extending their wholesale prices on classic My Pillows for our listeners. Get standard classic My Pillows for only $14.98. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Only $14.98. Can you believe it? It gets better because you can upgrade to a queen size My Pillow for just $18.98. And if you're fit for a king, it's just $1 more, baby.
What on earth?
Can you believe that? $19.98 for a king size My Pillow. Unbelievable. While you're there, you can also get My Body Pillows for $29.98 and the multi-use My Pillows for only $9.98. These are all prices that cannot be beat, and they're not going to last forever. So go check them out and look while you're there. You know, you may decide you need to extend slipper season.
Or a robe.
That's right.
And slippers for you to
And
slip
slippers.
around.
And bed sheets.
Bed sheets.
And, of course, the number one cause of dry skin.
Hey,
Towels.
towels.
There
That's
you
it.
go. Right there.
You get
So,
one that actually
know.
dry you.
Look, we love them. We've been using them for years. We still use them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to keep telling you about them. This amazing offer won't last forever. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck,
and enter promo code
duck.
or call 800-969-3137 to take advantage of these wholesale prices, including the standard size MyPillow, originally $49.98, now only $14.98, queens $18.98, and kings only $1 more. Not only that, order $75 or more, ship absolutely free. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck,
and enter promo code
duck.
or call 800-969-3137. I'm confused. What is a gar rope? Do you rope the gar?
No. There's
No.
you
Why
can
is it a-
shoot them.
Why is it a rodeo then?
Oh, it's just a better name than competition.
Oh,
We're in West Monroe. Everything's a rodeo.
But I convinced them for the weigh-in, we're going just straight downtown.
downtown West Monroe?
and we're gonna weigh 100-pound catfish and gar in, and it's gonna be awesome. And I told him my only rule is I need the gar commanders to be the mascots.
Hey, that's right.
And Martin, it gets better.
Yeah.
You know that mullet toss Floribama does?
Yeah. Where are we gonna get mullet from?
I don't. Well, we might need it. Is there a better fish?
I mean, use something around. I mean, just come up there and toss what you catch. See who
Skipjack, maybe.
Skipjacks, but I don't know how you get a bunch of them either.
I don't know.
I think this should be featured on the new show.
I don't know about it. That ain't my rig. But we are gonna.
Just saying.
I get to be the MC of the mullet toss. We might just have mullet shipped in. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I'd like to.
Or
see
you can.
But
just like,
I'm also gonna win it
you can have a
because I threw the
human.
javelin.
You can have a human grow a mullet and toss him, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, it's the most redneck thing. I was proud to be from West Monroe this morning because I met with all of our dignitaries and the Visitors Bureau. We got like the World Championship cornhole coming to West Monroe. They had to get to be able to sell beer at the place so the cornhole people would come, and I was like, praise the Lord. Like, we're going to end up on the Ocho. We're going to be the Ocho. West Monroe is on its path.
Hunter, that's your neighborhood.
Exactly. We already had ping pong.
That's your people.
I'm
huh?
sorry, table tennis. We had the table tennis qualifiers. Now we got cornhole championship
And it's
and a
all
gar
the,
rodeo.
Then
It's
the
all the
gar
same
rodeo.
time.
No, it's all different.
Oh, the
But
cornhole.
that's what's going down. I was like,
And I was about to say,
how's
that-
your hockey team doing?
we got minor league hockey.
Not
Man,
good.
We're really sounding like a desirable place to be.
I know. Can you imagine?
I was waiting for that Duck Dynasty guitar.
Oh no. Can you? But the gar rodeo excites me.
Rustin getting Bucky's, allegedly.
No, I ain't never.
I don't think it's ever going to pull off.
Allegedly.
There's too many people jealous about that.
The,
I don't think they're going to pull it off.
We don't even want your Bucky's
a
anymore.
gar.
We want a gar rodeo.
I still want
Unless the Bucky's sells gar balls. I
No,
ain't-
he wants the Bucky's brisket.
Amen,
This man,
buddy.
if you
Somebody's
pass one,
offended by that. in
he's
the
stopping
emails,
to
by
get
the
Why?
way.
tacos.
Why? Why are you offended by that brisket taco?
Ray from
is-
Temple, Texas,
the brisket taco is good. Like,
and he said he's one bone to pick with our entire show is he's sick of us talking about the Bucky's brisket. He emailed this 14 hours ago, and here we are talking about the Bucky's brisket.
well,
So get over it, Ray.
Well, he's
We're at
also-
it again.
well, I know where Temple, Texas is. He's surrounded by great barbecue.
Well,
You can have that opinion. That's fine by me.
there's another point here, though.
What?
He did put a P.S. and he loves Stone, true American, my kind of people. So he got a little Stone in him.
Yeah, ain't
So
nothing.
he kind of ornery from the start.
But Temple, Texas has a Buc-ee's. So he's just pissed off it's in his town. Like, he don't like all them people stopping in Temple, Texas to get Buc-ee's.
How many bathrooms are in a Bucky's?
Too many, but they're all very clean.
I want you to know the last two times I stopped in Bucky's, they were all full. And I said, I don't need to
Oh,
stop
you
in
go to
Buc-ee's.
That's why I never go to Buc-ee's.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
if there's that many people,
you hit that
Hey,
one in Gulf
everything is
Shores.
always full.
Yeah.
You can't go
They
to a
got
Buc-ee's because of who
180.
you are.
Gas pumps, and hey,
you can't find a spot.
you can't find a spot.
And
you,
y'all mad?
Larry the Cable
And
Guy,
our
and
cars
Jelly
lined
Roll
up
aren't
behind the
allowed in
ones
Buc-ee's.
starting in there.
I've already stated it.
I mean, hey, you going in? I said, are you crazy?
Jelly roll.
No.
There's a certain class of celebrity that can't go into a Buc-ee's.
I'm
And you
one
are
of-
in it.
I'm one of them.
Yeah,
I can't. I wouldn't go in there anyway.
I take pictures every time I'm in there, too. I
Right.
love it.
I've taken pictures in a Buc-ee's.
Mhm.
They're like, aren't you that kid on one episode of Duck Dynasty? And I was like, that was me. They're like,
was
can I have a
him,
picture?
boy.
I was like, sure.
There's a fly in here as big as a green winged teal.
Uh-oh,
Look at
shoot
that
that
thing.
sucker.
God.
Where's the salt gun?
Look at him.
That's it.
Look at it. That
Where's
sucker right here above me. Now
Where's
he
that?
back
Hey,
toward-
hey.
Anybody have any chopsticks?
That sucker's a bull.
I missed.
son.
Oh, that's one of them. That might be one of them that bites you.
Anyway, Martin, do you want to participate in throwing fish with me?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to.
You can wear overalls and no T-shirt. And not
Hunters
even be
in.
judged. Hunters for sure.
When have you ever seen him wear overalls and no t-shirt?
This is the chance that you get to do it. I can't do that on a regular basis. I can do it at a gar rodeo.
I'm way more
You're
apt
not. You're not
wear
going to believe
sleeves
what
and
they.
pants.
Can
Well,
are we
they
allowed
may-
to
They
place?
may not let you use.
Are we
that.
allowed to place bets on
no,
this?
no
show?
nets.
Okay.
I don't think so. I
There's a
don't think-
pole division. There's a bow fishing division. There's a jugs division, and then there's a youth division,
Which one pays?
and then
the
there's a
best?
catfish division as well.
Which one pays the best?
I think we don't know that yet.
I'll pay $100 to Martin or to John David to see who can throw it further.
No, John David gonna win that.
What
He's
on a javelin?
He's a chunker now.
I've been throwing stuff for a minute.
between those two.
No, not a javelin. We're
But
throwing
you both
fish.
have to wear
You're
overalls
throwing
and no
what?
t-shirt.
I'm in. We're throwing a fish.
Throwing a fish.
The whole competition will be picking up some sort of fish off of ice and seeing who in this town can throw it the furthest.
How much do I have to go up to get you to participate?
I'm out. I'm not gonna go get beat by Jimmy Red at something. I'm just not. Like there's certain levels. I'm just not. I mean, y'all say this like it's a competition. That's
It is
Tuesday
just
to
a
Red.
competition between the two of you. All I need to know is the competition between the two of you.
On throwing a fish the furthest?
Yeah. In overalls with no shirt.
Unless it slips, I can throw things.
Yeah,
He
I'm
can
out.
pick up a bigger fish than me. I can throw a small fish for him.
Yeah, I can catch him. He can chunk.
Even with all this weight you've lost.
Like,
I can throw things, sir.
oh yeah.
I'm a thrower from way back.
He's a thrower.
Hey,
I don't know what it is.
Is that the correct terminology? A thrower? What,
Yes.
what do we call them?
I was on a track team.
It's called a
I
thrower.
did not run track. I threw things.
Chunker.
A chunker.
I was a
Chunker.
thrower.
I like Uncle Simon.
Yeah,
Chunker.
Chunker, boys.
I was when I was on the
That's
track
like,
team.
that's like when we went over to Scotland. They throw telephone poles.
Yeah, they was chunking them telephone poles.
Yeah, they
Cannot
chunk
throw a telephone pole.
Yeah, they chunked them.
Now, there's one for you.
He toted that
What you-
thing
what
like
you
this.
chunk? A telephone pole.
He toted that thing like that, and then when I
Yeah.
flipped it over.
We need to find
And
some more
hey,
stuff to
and
throw.
that, you'd be amazed how far they could chunk that stupid thing.
That's
I
wild.
think y'all should bring some of those guys in.
I think we should
Stop.
throw ducks.
Oh.
It's gonna be hard to get ducks in May.
It's in August.
I think it should
August.
be fake
Oh.
ducks.
Even tougher.
I don't think you should throw real ducks.
This
the
thing
little
gonna be in August.
Stoken ducks.
Them fish gonna stink. God,
Don't say that. Come see them though. Come
No.
to downtown West Monroe, hang out with me, and we're gonna look at rednecks with giant fish. I'm so excited you can't get me down about it.
I'm not trying to get you down about it. Is there like an Asian carp division?
That's what you could throw. Grass carp. Grass carp.
No, them big head carp. That's what.
No,
Oh,
the grass
that-
carp.
No, they wouldn't know. They need.
And do you have to catch them,
Don't
or can they
throw it.
just jump in your boat?
They can just jump in your boat.
Nope. You gotta wade in the water after a rain and catch them.
I can't control the rain.
I've got a story about that kind of carp.
What'd
Yeah.
you do?
I went frog gigging with a cousin of mine, and one jumped into our boat, and my cousin sucker punched it back into the water. It was
How do
one
you
of the coolest.
sucker punch a fish?
It jumped, and it was like
I
inches
would-
away
No.
from his face,
I
and he
would think-
sucker punched it back in.
I
It was
would
awesome.
think anytime you punch a fish, it's a sucker punch. He didn't see that one coming.
That's right. He didn't see it coming.
What the heck? That fish was
Hey, I've had them sucker punch me.
Yeah, them old carp.
Just
Well, used to.
jump and then bow.
Well, I used to have a place. You turn your motor on, son. You taking your own life. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Can we just
in
go
your
back to
hand.
something real fast? Just real before we let this moment get away from us. Hunter might be the most interesting person in this
I'm
room
telling you, I've told him
because
things.
he's like, "Hey, remember that time I drove to Austin to watch Barbie the movie? Also, I went frog gigging with my cousin one time. An Asian carp jumped out. We sucker punched that sucker right back into the water. So it's like you're the most eclectic
Hey,
redneck
that's
I've
life.
ever met.
That's life for the rednecks, huh?
I
Love
know,
it.
but he does things that are so unredneck. Like,
Yeah.
I guess he's probably a lot like Jep. Like they both play World of Warcraft, but they'll kill something if they need to
I
eat.
don't play that.
You
That's
have.
too far.
You have before.
Yeah, you tried it. That's how you know it's too
Nuh-uh.
far.
No,
How do you know it's too far then?
I just do.
I'm proud of you for that. Then,
He says he
anyways,
just does.
that's why I love Hunter. Also, Hunter, the people want the camera.
Oh.
So, Hunter, like with your.
Love life, because I have
No.
an email that's
No.
subject line is Hunter's love life.
I'm trying to think of the nice way to say the other crowd that's not redneck. What do y'all call yourselves?
I don't know.
I believe on Duck Dynasty season 1, episode 2, Phil Robertson said a bunch of nerds.
Yeah,
that
see,
probably.
that's
That's
what
what
I
I call
did.
myself.
Okay, that's what I didn't want to go with. I didn't want to seem like I was throwing stones. So are you like the weird one in that crew too? Because you do redneck stuff,
Yeah,
and so like
Yes.
even in your redneck crew, you're also the weird one because you do nerd stuff.
pretty much.
That's
Story of
awesome.
my life.
Okay,
Best of both worlds.
He's the best.
I love it.
so you're on the
best
outside of
both
each circle.
worlds, boy.
I
No.
like that
Okay,
attitude.
the
No,
outer
he's in
edge
the
of-
dead center of each of his circle because they're like, you know what? I'm too weird to go out and frog gig. And then the frog giggers are like, man, I'd like to go to the movies, but my friends would make fun of me if they heard I went
Well,
to frog
Hunter's
gigs."
very valuable because then the redneck be like, yeah, I know a guy, and then the nerds be like, oh yeah, I know a guy.
Exactly.
So
You want Hunter on your squad.
there you go. You're touching a lot of places there,
He's
Hunter.
the
Good
guy.
for you, man. Like I don't know why that chick had to be so mean to you, but
I mean,
downright cruel.
eclectic redneck, very average at Call of Duty. He's a great guy.
But he's got great taste in shoes. So
That's.
yeah, me and Hunter have the exact same shoes.
Oh, I was like, those are just regular Brooks.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they're nice. I just don't know why we're.
No, I think me and Hunter suffer from the same problem, wide feet. So there ain't many
Hunter,
options.
you got
Yeah.
wide feet?
Very.
Yeah, so there's not many options for us wide-footed folks.
So if I walk around and see people wearing Brooks,
Well, that color, because that's the only color the local academy has in a wide. So, yeah, so me and Hunter.
That's the best part about from a small town. We got cornhole, we got gar rodeos, and I can tell where you got your shoes
and I know you got wide feet
because there's only like 3 of us.
And I know you're at the end of the aisle because that's where they keep all the wides with little orange stickers. Really make it really profile you when you go in there. But
That was the worst thing that ever happened to me. I never considered myself big and tall, but I had to go to a different section to get socks.
yeah.
Socks go up to a 12,
Yeah,
Well, what size is your foot?
13.
yeah.
So like whenever
So you can tell the difference in a sock between the size 12 and
yeah, and you're also a 9.5, so we
Yeah.
know this isn't an issue for you.
don't be a hater.
yeah, you go put
That's
on a
not what I'm asking.
You go
I'm
put
not-
on a
I
child's
need
sock
that.
and you'll be like, this is miserable.
Yeah,
Child.
yeah.
sock.
Go,
That's what it would be like for you.
Yeah, go put
when
on
I
your
put on
I
an
love
adult
that.
sock.
I
Yeah.
love that analogy.
yeah.
When you go, when they're like, "Oh, this sock fits size
go put
4
on
to
the
6,"
size.
that you'd be like, "No, it's not big enough."
Yeah.
That's what. And socks are all. You look at socks; are every one of them's a 9 to a 12.
Yeah, they
Where do you
stop
get
at a
your
12.
size 13 shoes? They can't be at Academy.
No,
The shoes you do, the socks.
I
you
can
can't.
never find shoes.
Hey, different shoes, man. But look, it is email, voicemail.
Hunter's
time.
love life. I've been waiting for this moment. Hello at duckcallroom.com. Hunter, this is encouragement from Ryan. I don't know where Ryan's from, but he's a compliance manager at Cotton Holdings Incorporated. It's a very fancy email.
Oh,
He has a guarantee, and I actually think he's right.
okay.
You know how Hunter's like, I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
Can't do this anymore. Women are crazy.
It's that time.
In 30 days, you'll find her, and you'll be engaged in a year. That is Ryan's guarantee, and that's typically how it goes.
It's that time.
When you stop looking, that's when she shows up. Hunter?
Cool.
He said, I'd have stopped looking 6 months ago.
I don't have any words. I'm just
I
not doing it.
Well, that's
so
what Ryan thinks is
We
gonna-
start the 30-day clock now. Oh, that'll be perfect. It'll be after Valentine's. You missed that gift.
Good call.
Yeah, you get to skate by on that one. That's good.
I'll report back in 30 days.
And do you
We'll
have
see
any
what happens.
voicemails, Hunter? I got one more email.
Do the email.
All right,
Yeah.
you get the voicemail ready. Cade from College Station / Bryan, Texas. If you're wondering how to get me to really pay attention to your email, this is a great way. The subject line is like a yield sign with an exclamation point emoji. Caution, this is a great question. And then another emoji. I was like, you know what?
Okay.
We're going to find out, buddy.
All right.
All right.
Gig 'em, Aggies.
If you
College Station, Texas.
could live off one animal for food for the rest of your life,
Chicken.
what would it be? So, what a boring answer.
Chicken.
Chicken, pork.
Squirrel.
Oh,
Squirrel.
you know how many dead squirrels are at the beginning of Duck Dynasty, by the way? It's been a wild ride.
Hey.
Sorry.
I could eat. You know how many squirrels, young squirrels, I could eat right now?
7.
Fried.
Yeah, but like there's only like
Not mid-age squirrels.
Like
Not
squirrel.
old squirrels. He
Like-
wants young
No,
squirrels.
it's got to be young squirrel.
Young
And I'll
squirrels.
tell you what I could do. I could eat I'll be nice. 16 of them.
But buddy, you had me typecast with that pig because you can do a lot with him.
Yeah, no, I knew you going pig.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. You let me
Get a
have some
pig.
bacon.
You like pork that much?
Oh God,
That's a
bacon,
tough-
sausage, ribs, just a shank.
I might actually. Oh, that's such a tough question.
No, they ain't.
that chicken.
Rest of your
The
life,
answer is
you're
always
locked into
squirrel.
one?
that chicken. You know,
Answer's
chicken.
always squirrel, he says.
Always squirrel.
Chicken's the obvious, though.
country club
Yeah.
chicken.
Well, I'm about to country club the
Country
country club,
club.
by the way. 'Cause I think I'm going with shrimp.
Oh, a shrimp. Yeah,
You can grill a shrimp. You can boil a shrimp. You can butterfly a shrimp.
Hey,
Yeah.
You can
Oh, boy.
shrimp.
that is a good one.
A
That.
shrimp's a good one. I do.
shrimp.
I do.
That's a good one.
But doesn't it have too much something in it?
Well, I mean, get a little iodine in it. He may turn
Yeah.
pink, but he ain't
You're gonna turn pink and
susceptible
you're
to
gonna
like
First
gout or
off,
nothing.
I've been told by my mother
no, you don't-
everything you're not supposed to
No, no,
eat
if you
pregnant,
mix
my
up
mom
the
ate,
goods-
and I'm doing all right.
The good sauce with it that you put on shrimp, you don't notice that pink.
Yeah. that'd
What
be
you
all
worried
right.
about shrimp?
You get the gout.
The
No, that's
red,
pork.
The red salt.
Oh, it's shrimp and pork.
I'm still rocking with that pig.
I ain't
He's going
afraid of
with
no
the
As
cow.
a man who's had gout,
Hey, I'm going with squirrel.
Yeah.
so much pain.
So we got
So-
squirrel.
No,
pig,
nobody in here
chicken.
with a cow.
Well, see, that was up in the air.
yeah, I get tired of beef. I don't know why.
I don't get tired of beef, but
I think so. Wait a minute.
You know why? Because I don't have like beef bacon.
The tenderloin. I
Right,
don't get tired
like-
of beef tenderloin the way Stone cooked it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but after a
Oh.
while, like,
can
I'm
I
just-
wrap the shrimp in bacon? Because it's still shrimp.
You come to my
Hey,
house,
you can wrap anything in bacon. Hey, you can wrap anything in bacon, son.
I'm glad this isn't like a real
Oh.
scenario because that
Okay,
would
that was a good question.
that would just make me a
Yeah.
that
You
that would
come
be
to
a bummer.
Oh, the thing is, you just have to choose as a group of people that you like to be around. Like, all right, everybody pick something different, and then that way we can all share.
Yeah,
We
small.
can barter.
There you
You
go.
want bacon wrapped shrimp? Come over to Martin's house. You know.
yeah, you should have
you-
went cow, man. You getting stuck with chicken.
Yeah.
Every restaurant in America got a chicken.
You
I
gonna
like
have
chicken.
I tell you what,
Who
you gonna
doesn't?
if I
Well,
come
you
over,
got
I
fried
come over to your
chicken
crib, you're gonna have a
tenders.
bunch of thighless chickens. Is all I got.
Grilled
I
chicken.
love it.
What's your favorite piece of chicken?
Thigh.
I bet it's a breast, ain't it?
No, I'm a thigh man.
Oh, okay.
If you ain't a thigh man, then get out.
Yeah.
I'm a thigh man.
I was just wondering how country club we were.
No,
I just
chicken
making-
breast is like this is,
I was making sure that Squire Creek indoctrination hadn't gotten
That's
too
the
hard
worst part.
over.
That's the worst part.
Alice's spring chicken.
Love to have you come.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
Anyways, one day I'm
All
going to memorize this number. And
318-215.
6559. I literally search it in the emails every time.
Yeah.
318-215-6559. Hunter's gonna listen, and then if Hunter deems you worthy, he'll play it. And Hunter's an eclectic redneck, so remember that when calling in.
Go ahead, Hunter.
Hey guys, this is Malachi from
Malachi.
Malachi from,
The Bible.
Jerusalem?
Yeah.
Oh,
Malachi.
Supposed to know where he's from.
Where?
Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep.
Okay.
Really standard voice. Hard to
Um,
guess.
Indiana.
Yeah, somewhere up there. I'm going to go with Ohio. Ohio.
Hey guys, this is Malachi from Blaine, Washington. I was wondering if you were the last person on Earth, what would be the first thing you would do? Thanks. Love your
This
podcast.
is going to get dark when you ask me that. I don't
Yeah.
like being alone, friend.
Yeah. If I was the last person on earth, guess what? There wouldn't be nobody else left. I mean, we're at zero. I'm out. You ain't leaving me here alone.
I take it back. I would explore some places.
Would you?
Area 51. We're going to find out what was happening there
How you gonna get there?
in a car.
An airplane.
An airplane. You gonna
I ain't
fly.
flying no deadgum airplane by myself, y'all. What if I die?
Yeah,
Who we going to call to fix me?
that's what I'm talking about.
No, if everybody's gone, they actually made a TV show about that.
Really?
Yeah, it was called Last Man on Earth, actually.
You're going to die.
The
pretty
first
original,
4
man.
episodes were decent.
You're going to die of loneliness.
Oh, yeah, that's eventually going to drive you
Hey,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I got like 3 or 4 months. Like, we going to go read all the stuff that's happening in the White House.
You go in the Oval Office. Then.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to post it to the Instagram and get no likes, but
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Like,
I get no
are,
lights.
are there dead people all around? I mean, was it rapture? Did everybody leave at once?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If I got
If it's
left,
a rapture, that sucks.
See, that's what I was wondering.
Because I can think, I ain't trying to judge
Why
people,
did
but I
he
can
pick-
think of
why
some
did he
people
pick
should be behind me in line.
after
yeah.
What did I do to deserve this?
There's a few on the list that should still be here if I'm
Yeah.
the last one. That's all
I was
I'm
gonna say
saying.
I was gonna be struggling with some shame.
Now there ain't no doubt there's gonna be some that leave before me. I get
I'm
that.
fine with that, but I'm
I'm-
not last.
I know my place in line. I like to think I'm the healthy part of the curve, but like, yeah, if I'm last, that's wild. I don't know. What do you do?
You go places.
Yeah, but I just don't know how you get there.
You drive.
Yeah.
Anybody's car, they're gone. They ain't using it.
You going across the ocean?
No, you're stuck in America.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean,
if I'm going to be stuck somewhere by myself, God bless the USA. You know what I'm saying, baby?
you ain't gonna go to Mexico? Like,
I ain't got no explorations in Mexico.
Really?
I don't need to see any of that.
oh, I'd have to. There's a couple things down there I need to go look at, like
What?
all them doves and like.
He's
Oh,
gonna
the animals are
yeah,
still out.
He's
cinnamon
going dove
teal.
hunting.
You can drive to Mexico, no problem.
Yeah.
If nobody's left to guard it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's easy.
yeah.
You can bike all
I'd
the way to
like, I'd
Argentina.
like to see that place where they string the piano wire across the canyon.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
grand one?
They string one piano wire across the canyon down there, and then pick up hundreds of doves. because they're flying through that canyon.
And cut their head off.
Well, it just kills them and they pick them up.
How do you know this?
Because Mexicans are genius.
PBS.
He's the most interesting man in the world, and he's done it all from a lazy
you've
boy.
already Googled him. You've already fact checked.
Without the
Oh, yeah, this
computer.
is-
And he just knows this stuff.
It's a PBS guy.
don't
PBS has got a good station.
don't fact check him.
Oh,
It's the
look,
only
Hey.
part of the government that Si agrees with is the public broadcasting service.
Oh, hey, they got a good show.
They make good TV.
They make good TV.
Where would you rank
They
it?
make some wild TV too.
You know what I can tell about Si today? He has been on 48 hours of doctor's orders to not do anything. And buddy, he has thrived.
I needed that break too.
You needed some
Yeah,
rest, didn't you? Tired
You're the
Oh, hey,
busiest
no.
man.
from how active you are?
Hey,
He
it
is.
was, hey, for about 3 days there, I didn't get any sleep.
Didn't get no
Oh,
sleep.
I was in pain,
Rib.
Oh, after that.
and my pain tolerance is zip.
Low plane tolerance.
Yeah.
Well, send us out of here.
Verse of the
go.
day. I'm going just verse of the day, which happens to be one of my favorite verses.
You have Bible Gateway?
2 Corinthians
Oh.
12:9. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me.
Love it.
There you go. Amen.
It's a solid one.
Welcome back, Si.
Yeah.